Alright, this is the first part of the J5 review. I want to give you guys a good look at what it looks like since it's already strapped down to my drum set. So you can see I basically just zip tied it to my drum rack here. It works just fine. That way it's easier to put on, take off, so on and so forth. So let me walk you through a little bit of the basics of the J5 and what you're going to get when you get here. As you can see at the very top, the J5 is simply comprised of, or is made out of, a regular Rock Band controller that goes into the box, and then all of the other great circuitry that's been added. In the front, you can see I have 8 different knobs because I have 8 different ports. So I have a port for, starting at the far left, one for the snare. I have 2 for the yellow, 1 for the hi-hat, 1 for the tom, 2 for the blue, 1 for the crash ride, 1 for the tom, 2 for green, 1 for the ride and crash, 1 for the tom, and then 1 orange, which is for the pedal, the foot pedal, the bass pedal there. Alright, otherwise, functions at the top just like a regular Xbox controller does. Let me take you around and show you what the back of the J5 actually looks like and what you're going to hook it up. Give you a little bit extra light. So as you can see here in the back, there are actually spots here. They're color coded so you know exactly where they go. Okay, so here's all mine all hooked up respectively, the orange and the 2 greens, the 2 blues, the 2 yellows, and then right there for you, and then of course the orange for the pedal. Cool thing about this is you probably already seen you do not need to have a drum brain hooked up to it. My drum brain is sitting hidden right down here at the bottom, which will be moved up pretty soon. Okay, so what happens is these knobs here are for your sensitivity. You can turn them up or down. I have most of mine in the middle with the exception of my red snare, because of the fact that my snare is a little bit less sensitive than some. If you go get a rolling snare might be too sensitive. You can turn that down. Okay, so it's going to depend on the electronic drum kit that you're using, whether you're going to have to turn those up or turn those down. For the most part, right in the middle does work quite a bit. What's going to happen now is these orange, or these lights here, are going to light up when you hit the drums. So I'm going to sit down here and see if I can do that for you real quick. I have it in freestyle mode. I also want to point out real quick that this box is based off of the Rock Band 1. He is making a Rock Band 2. I'd rather have the Rock Band 1 because it doesn't run off of batteries, and it runs right off of the USB, which is what I have hooked in here on top of my Xbox. I have the USB hooked in there. Okay, so when you're playing, you're going to get the lights that's going to flash for you. So here's the red, here's the yellow there, here's my yellow hi-hat hit. Okay, here's the blue tom, my blue symbol up there, the green here, and then here's my orange. Now, once again, since this is based off of the Rock Band 1 box, of course, the yellow pad and the yellow symbol in freestyle mode will react as both the hi-hat. The Rock Band 2 box will act as it's supposed to. So this is the yellow would actually be a hi-hat and hi-hat into things. So that's what the J5 looks like. I think it's pretty cool because all the lights light up. So I like to have mine up here so I can see the lights flash. Works very well. So I just want to give you guys kind of a quick review of that. Also, if you do want to hook it into your brain, just to give you kind of an idea, the back of my brain is right here. Give me that light, Devontae. Give you guys a little bit more light so you guys can actually kind of see. The back of my brain is right here, so I just want to show you guys I do not have anything hooked into my brain that's connected to the brain or to the J5 box. This is simply the J5 box by itself. If you want to hook it into your brain, which I will be doing this week, you do not have to unhook the J5. What you're going to do is go and buy yourself some stereo Y splitters, and you're going to split each drum. So that's why I have to put this right over here and raise this bar up, because they have to be within reach of each other. So I'll take a Y splitter to the red and split that right into my snare here, and then I can turn both on and I can use both my J5 and my brain. And from what I'm saying, hearing, the brain should actually emit sounds in the game if you have your brain hooked up. Alright, so that's been the J5 opening review there, the little walkthrough. We're going to go ahead and do the final here, and we'll talk all about the pricing, how magnificent this box is, who I think this box is best suited for, and other things. Alright, take it easy.